Driving a tractor, climbing a tree, you can find it all at Cotton Top 3.
So I'm out here at the Kior site again. They're still here. They're almost done. I'm getting my drone, everything all set up right here, right quick. And I don't fly this drone very much. It's a Phantom, DJI Phantom. It's an older one too. It's a Phantom 2. So I mean, I've had it since 2015, January 2015. But y'all are gonna get to see some footage of when this place was complete from the drone. And in this video right here that you're fixing to see, and then you're gonna see it now, what it looks like now. This will probably be the last video that I do out here, other than if I just ride out here or something like that. They still got 5 excavators out here that you're gonna see. I don't think they've been working consistently on it. I think they've just been working just kind of sporadically on it. They got Brian has got some other jobs going right now. So let me finish getting this drone set up right here, and I got to calibrate the compass on it, and then we're gonna fly. So this is the Kior site. This was filmed in March of 2015. The building was completed. All of the construction on it was completed in sometime in 2012, and then 2013 I knew that this place was in trouble because we went out there in January that year and hauled all of the pine pulpwood out from the James River chip mill site, which if you look at the top of the very top of the screen, you can see the chip mill over there. We just hauled it all out. They had wood stockpiled up there for a year or two, and so in 2015 this thing had been sitting here for a couple of years and just hadn't done anything, just basically sitting here. $300+ million bankruptcy on this left the taxpayers of Mississippi holding, it was $65+ million, I believe is what it was. If you want to know all the details about Kior, you can Google it, and all kinds of stuff will pop up whenever you search for it, talking about it. But this right here, they were trying to figure out what to do at this point. This is, of course, the chip mill that I'm going over right now. You can see to the right of the screen is the Tombigbee River. That's the old river run. This whole place right here is basically sitting on the island. But this gives you an idea of what Kior looked like completed. That's the new river. It just came into frame right there that you just seen right there. But you can see there's nothing out of place. It was like this from the time it was built, and then later on in this video here, you're going to see what it looks like currently today. But there is a demolition video of them blowing up this tower right here that I'm about to go over now with the camera. They demoed it. A lot of people posted in my videos in the comments. It's easy to find on YouTube to find that where they dynamited it and made it fall. But when you post it in the comments, it automatically gets called. YouTube calls it because it's a link in there, and that's one of the cool things about YouTube. So you can see just flying through. This is the building right there to the right there that Brian and them worked on their machines in a lot, that you've seen a lot of my videos filmed in. Just an incredible amount of piping and plumbing and wiring and stuff like that. I remember I would go out there sometimes at night and just be amazed at the amount of lights that was out there, and because you could see it from the 4-lane bypass, you know, all the lights at night that was burning out there and all that stuff like that. That right there you're looking at now is the tower that they dynamited and blow down. That's where the giant bolts came from that y'all seen in one of my previous videos. You can check out all my Kior videos. I have a Kior playlist, and that'll be with this video, and you can click on that, and you can find out anything you want to know there, because I spent a lot of time out there this year at this site, kind of documenting the finished demolition of the entire thing. But Got a lot of cool responses, and it's neat to look at this video now and see what it looked like when it was completed. All right, she's ready. Got her all calibrated out, and see, everything looks good. Let's do a little flying. Y'all can see it right there. See it right there. Here we go. All right, we're just gonna do a little quick run through. We're only gonna get up about 25 feet or so. We're just gonna kind of follow the road. She's running at about 15 miles an hour right now. I'm at about, I got her about 40 foot in the air. She's about 1,300 feet from me right now. Make the turn at the very end. I can't see the drone anymore. I'm just flying by the screen right here. Now I got a turn kind of coming back toward me. We're still about 40 feet in the air. I can't, oh, I see it out there now finally. Been flying for 2 minutes now. It's showing I still got 17 minutes of flight time left. It's coming right back at me. So this brings us to today, 2018. Where the drone started from was from the gate entrance. This is going down the main road. That's a water tank on the right. Right there it's going to be left. On the left was a big building going by right now, a road right here. And then there was another road right here. I think there was a big tank on the left right here. No, it was right here where that pile of concrete is right there, I believe. But you can see Brent and them have got, they're still picking out the rebar out there now. That big concrete slab that's on the left right there, they're going to cover it up. It's deep enough down in the ground that they're going to leave it. You can see all the rebar looks like tumbleweed piled up right there. They still got 5 machines out here currently. Right here is where the building was, where Brandon worked on all their machines right there. It was set right there on that slab. That's one of their dump trailers. This is the far southeast corner of the property. Gonna make the turn right here to the left. You can see this is just solid sand right here is all it is. If you watch through the video, the stuff that's there didn't look like it was, you know, that awful big, all the main stuff. So they really had huge slabs for that sand out there. You can see all the rebar. They got balled up, ready for the go to the scrap yard. We're heading almost straight north, kind of a little bit northeast right now. North would be more toward that white water tank over there. The old river runs right there on the right. We're heading straight toward James River, the old chip mill. You'll see it come into frame here in a minute, and you'll be able to see the difference between what it looked like several years ago to today. It has been disassembled also too. This is where the chips would be dumped when they come out of the James River chip mill. They were dumped right here on the left. We are about to cross the fence onto where was the chip mill property right here where they chipped at. I hauled a lot of loads in here over the years, right here at this place. This is the chip mill. The crane was on the left. We'll see it in a minute. That big concrete square right there, that's in kind of the left right now, that's where the chipper set. It was bolted right there. This is the conveyor that went out to the river right there that dumped the chips into the empty barges out there and that's the old river run right there also. So now we're going to spin around and head back almost due west right here. A little bit to the right would be completely west. I'm probably running real close to west right now, straight west. The debarker was right here up under us. This is where the crane sat. You can see the round part of the crane and the pedestal right in the middle where the crane sat right there. That building that's sitting right there, that is the scale house for the Kior site right there. That's where everything come in and out, was right there at that scale house. And then we're gonna bear to the left, which would be back south again, almost south, right over that three-phase power line right there. And head back toward the water tank over there. Like I said, the water tank's gonna stay, all this pavement's gonna stay there. They just cleared it. The county wanted it cleared, and because they're hoping they maybe can get somebody else out there to build on that site. Whether they will or not, I don't know at this point, but I know they've mentioned that they've got people interested in it. So I hope you enjoyed all this with the drone flyover there, and I've enjoyed doing it. So sometimes the camera gear can be very frustrating, and this happens to be one of those times. I got my drone out and I was filming with it, the video that y'all should have just seen, and it filmed, I think that clip with the drone flying is about 4 minutes or so, and the SD card got full. So no biggie, I bring the drone back, catch it, and pull the SD card out of it. I knew I didn't have all my other little SD cards with me. They're at the house. I have a special case for them. And so I rummaged around, and what I did was I pulled the SD card out of my Sony camera, my old Sony camera. Before I pulled it out, I went ahead and formatted that card and cleaned it completely off, throwed it in the drone. The drone would recognize the SD card, but it wouldn't do. The Sony kind of films in kind of a funny format. So I thought, well, I got my 2 GoPros here with me. I didn't want to take one of those cards out and stick it in the drone. So I did take one of my GoPros, pulled the card out of it. I stuck the Sony card in it, and then the one that I had taken out of my Sony camera, and I used the GoPro to format it and stuck it back in the Phantom. Still wouldn't work. So then I finally figured out they've changed the app on the DJI's changed the app, and I finally found where to format the card with the Phantom. I did that like 5 or 6 times. Still would not work. So then I reset the camera on the Phantom, and it still wouldn't work. You know, when y'all watch these videos, most of the time everything goes off without any glitches or anything like that. But whether you're watching my videos or whoever's videos, boy, we can have some hurdles that we have to cross to finally get that video to where y'all get to see it and things like that. And man, sometimes things just happen. And I mean, I turned the Phantom on and off, reset the Wi-Fi, everything on it, and I never did get it, because I was planning on doing some more filming, but at this point now I've exhausted every option that I've got to make it work, and so my only option now is to just pack up, which I've done packed up, and just head to the house and work with what I got. You know what I mean? People ask for drone videos. There's a reason why I don't do drone videos, and it's because of stuff like this. The drones they got some cool footage, but for the most part, people don't
care for them because they either got to do a voiceover or put music with them. People like more of like a point of view type of thing. And then the aggravation factor of fooling with a freaking drone is just because they're big, they're bulky, they're expensive, and they just, I don't know. If I had a wood chipper right here, if the wood chipper was still sitting over there and running, I would probably take this drone right now and set one of my GoPros up in front of the wood chipper and behind the wood chipper, and I would probably throw that drone into that wood chipper and watch it go through from one side to the other, and then I'd publish that video. So I hope y'all enjoyed all that. They have not, the concrete pile, I was going to fly the concrete pile, it's still sitting over there. They hadn't crushed any of that. Like I said on my Canon, this should be the last video that y'all get from out here. I may get a wild air and come back out here, I don't know, but there's been a lot. The Kior videos have been good for me, and there's a whole playlist of Kior stuff if you want to kind of see everything, but then this video here kind of gave you start to finish on it. So if you like my stuff, please subscribe to me. I'd really appreciate that. All the clickable stuff's right down below. It'll take you to my website, cottontop3.com, and everything else. So right now I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna ride around real quick, take y'all on a quick little Greenland tour, and we're going to the house. So enjoy the last little bit of this video. Later time. I appreciate y'all following me along on the Kior video series. Later. About after you get home and you lay down in bed. The problem with the drone was I was putting a 64 gig card in the drone, and that drone there, right there, can only take a 32 is the biggest it can take. So it would not hold that 64 gig card. See y'all.